The skincare line, one of the last episodes you had Kiki over helping you. How is the line going? How's everything going with the brand?
It is going very well. I actually am running a sale this weekend. So I dropped that this morning. So I tend to run sales here and there, especially when the show is airing. So for the weekend that the show is airing, I typically run a sale, but it's going very well. You know, we're shipping to people all across the country and even outside of the country at this point. I have people ordering who are in the military, who are out of the country. Yeah, I know. The first time I printed a label and saw it look different from my, national labels, I was like, what's this? And it was literally someone overseas. And I was like, oh my gosh. And, that was a moment for me just because, when you create something, whenever you are giving time and energy to your new baby, new business idea, right? There are just certain things that are always monumental moments for you. And that was one for me. So I'm so glad that everyone's enjoying 7th Avenue Premier Skincare. It actually works. I have a Black chemist who I work with. She's amazing, been a chemist for over 18 years. And so I just feel really great.
Did you face some adversity trying to find a chemist, trying to break into that industry that has not really been open to Black people for years?
You know what? Thankfully and fortunately for me, it wasn't hard. It wasn't. But that goes back to being lined up with where it is God wants you to be and doing what it is God wants you to do. Because here's the thing, right? We know that women all over the country have seen me go through some of the toughest moments that a lot of women go through, but I've gone through it publicly, right? And so they've pulled strength. They've been inspired from that. They're getting a new definition of self-love, right? From seeing me go through that and still come out doing amazingly well. And so to be able to also affect them where their outer appearance can feel the same way, that new inner piece that they're working on, that's what it is for me. So when you talk about, ladies taking care of their skin so that they feel beautiful on the inside and outside, that's part of what I feel was divine alignment for me. So it wasn't that hard. It just took me putting in the work.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
how is the other work? Because we've got Melody, the singer. I remember one of the last interviews I did with you, you had dropped a song and you were in the studio. How is the music going?
Going very well. I just recently dropped my latest video for my single Down. So that was a lot of fun, but also challenging because I was in a pool when it was 40 degrees outside, and it wasn't a pool that was, wasn't warm. So I was cold, but I was in there for about an hour. I made it through. So it was a little challenging, but I'm always about testing my limits and trying to do the abnormal, right? And so I dropped that video. People are really enjoying it. And then I'm about to drop my other song, Cloud Nine, which is what I call my cuffing season song. And so I'm about to drop that. I'm just enjoying, I will say, going after everything that I feel is for me and doing all of the things that I've always wanted to do.